Hello fellow followers and welcome to FanZcene, and today I have for you a VHS thrift store haul. That's right, you know I'm all about that VHS lifestyle. I do tons of videos on it here on my channel, and if you're not sick of it yet, I have some more goodies to show you because I went to a thrift store and got some VHSs, so let's get to it. Up first, we have a movie with a brilliant performance by the man himself, Robert Downey Jr. in Chaplain, the autobiography of Charlie Chaplin. This is such a great movie with such a stellar cast, and I honestly think it's a very underrated film. And I mean, just Robert Downey Jr.'s performance in this as Charlie Chaplin is just amazing, amazing. If you've not seen this, I would recommend it. I know it's got some detractors and stuff with the type of film that it is and everything, but you should really check it out if you're really into Robert Downey Jr., Charlie Chaplin, and biopics. H.G. Wells versus Jack the Ripper in a story about time travel. Time After Time, starring Malcolm McDowell, David Warner, Mary Steenburgen. If you have not seen this, I would totally recommend this movie. This is such an old school classic film to see Malcolm McDowell as H.G. Wells, and when he comes to what was our president at the time, I can't remember if this was like late 70s or early 80s, but I'm looking back here. I'm not really sure. It's been a while since I've seen it, but yes, he comes to our time chasing Jack the Ripper, played brilliantly by David Warner, and you know he falls in love with Mary Steenburgen, and he's not too happy with the world at the time. H.G. Wells is, and Jack the Ripper loves it because he finally found his place in time where he needs to be. So if you've not seen this, I would totally recommend this, and I'm so glad to have this on VHS. This was a good find in my mind. Okay, don't judge me on this next one. I really like this movie. It's just something about it, you know. It came out in the 90s, and it stars Leonardo DiCaprio, and it's The Man in the Iron Mask. I like this movie. I'm sorry. It's got a good story to it. It's a decent remake. Leonardo DiCaprio does great as in dual roles here, and I love the Three Musketeers. I'm a huge fan of Three Musketeers, and it was just so cool to see like aging Musketeers, and it had a great cast. I mean, look at all the cast right there. Without the glare, look at that. I mean, it's a great cast. It's a good movie. It's not bad. It came out when Leonardo DiCaprio was riding high on Titanic about the same time that was still hitting #1. So this is often overlooked, but if you have a chance to see this, check it out. Poetry, beauty, romance. These are the things we stay alive for. Robin Williams and Dead Poets Society. I am so glad to have this on VHS. Yes, I mean, we've got better qualities now, but just to have this on VHS, it's so, the nostalgia, like I've said in my previous video on why I collect VHS, something about nostalgia. I'm really searching for like harder to find VHSs, everything, but I'm having fun collecting, just like VHSs that jump out at me that I remember from growing up and renting over and over, and this is one of them. You know, I'll be honest with you, when I first saw it, I didn't quite like it, but then once I saw it again, and you know, with older eyes, because I probably saw it a little too young, with older eyes, I understand it more. Carpe diem, boys, seize the day. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Brilliant performance by Robin Williams. Brilliant movie. Up next, you know I can't get away with doing one of these VHS hauls without at least having a little bit of horror. And how about some 90s horror with The Faculty, starring Josh Hartnett, Elijah Woods, and so many other, Jordana Brewster, who you guys may know from, you know, the Fast and Furious franchise. This is Robert Rodriguez, and I know I'm trying not to get the glare there. This was such a good movie. It's about aliens. It's very much like an Invasion of the Body Snatcher type movie in a teen way from the 90s. It was hip. It was cool. It was in the vein of Scream. They tried to make it like Scream, but it wasn't. It has so many people in this. I mean, and it just was such a good story. So it was entertaining. I liked it. It was cheesy at times. It was bad at times. It was good at times. It had some good horror, good alien aspects, good Invasion of the Body Snatcher type storyline, like I mentioned, and I just really enjoyed this. And I saw this, and it was in such good condition. Plus, I mean, it's a newer VHS for the time, so I thought I'd get it and pick it up because I really enjoy this movie. And you know, if you've not seen this one, I say this about pretty much everyone I'm going to pick up here. If you've not seen him, watch him. He's an ex-cop with a bad mouth and a bad attitude. Wesley Snipes, Passenger 57, an old school action flick from the 90s. Wesley Snipes on an airplane fighting terrorists. You know, it's badass. What more can you ask for? Right there. I know Kung Fu. boom, the original Matrix, and it's got a really, really shiny case, so I don't want to put too much glare on it. But yes, the original Matrix is an all-time classic 90s film, best film in the Matrix franchise. We'll wait to see on Resurrection. I'm not too sure about that. I mean, it's today's, I don't know. I don't know if I'm feeling it yet, but The Matrix, the original, is awesome. It's such a great film. And, you know, I just saw this and it says collector's edition down near the bottom. Yeah, they're on 4K now. It was such better quality picture and everything, but it is something, like I said, the nostalgia got me on this one. It really reached out and I was like, oh, I gotta get that Matrix, especially after the trailer for Resurrection came out, which, like I said, I'm not too sure about, but it made me want to get the old Matrix again, and it was like a happenstance. Right after that came out, I went to the thrift store and boom, there this was. So boom. Personally, I think this is an underrated Sylvester Stallone 80s action classic, Lockup, starring Sylvester Stallone, as I mentioned, and Donald Sutherland. You know, Stallone is in prison in this, and he's only got a couple months until he gets free, and then like all sorts of hell break out with the evil warden. It's classic. It's awesome. It's got some amazing action scenes. Stallone gives a great performance in this, and like I said, I really believe this is an underrated action flick by Stallone. And yeah, check this out. This is a really good one. Really good one. All right, this next one I didn't get at the thrift store, but I wanted to share with you guys before I share the final thrift store purchase. But this one I saw at Half Price Books, and I had to get it, and it was really great condition, and it's one of my all-time favorite films, and that is Teen Wolf, starring Michael J. Fox, the legend. And this was such a good condition find. I was so happy to find it. It's so good condition. I don't think it's an original VHS of Teen Wolf, but it's close enough. And it was such a good price, such a good deal, and it's such great condition. I had to get it, and I wanted to share it with you guys because Teen Wolf is such an all-time classic film. Jeez Louise. I can't do it, but I love when he does it. Oh, no, Dad. Oh, no, Dad. When he turns into the werewolf, that's so cool. It's such a great transformation scene. Such a great movie. I just love it. Back to the Future, Teen Wolf. It was just such a great time for movies. Such a great era for Michael J. Fox films. I love it. And the final thrift store purchase is the Rambo Trilogy. We have First Blood, Rambo, First Blood 2, and Rambo 3. And I believe this is, you know, a set that came out after the third film was released on VHS. So then, you know, at the time, we thought this was the final 3 Rambo films. But as we know now, we got 2 more after that, which I actually like. I like them all. I like all the Rambos. 3 is a little weird, a little out there, a little too much, but it's still pretty cool. But I love it, and it's, you know, they're all 3 in really great condition. Trying to get rid of that glare there. Let's see here. And all the tapes are perfect condition, and it's just so cool. You know, it's so cool to have these like old school VHS box sets like this. I really enjoyed them, and you know, I have the Star Wars one around here somewhere that I actually kept throughout. You know, my old VHS that I had when I was growing up. I still have like the VHSs of the Star Wars films. But yeah, I was so glad to have found all 3 of the Rambos in really great condition at their thrift store, and you know, I only paid like 50 cents for this. So, and I looked at the tapes, I've taken them out, they're great, they're perfect, and the box is really not even that bad. The only, you know, if you can see here, I don't know if you can, but it was live, so live, it's where, or IVE, not live, IVE, that's where the sticker was, I guess, when they pulled it off. But other than that, it's awesome. Rambo. So there you have it, my latest VHS thrift store haul. Let me know down in the comment section below which ones were your favorite. What are some latest VHS purchases you guys have gotten? Are you enjoying these VHS hauls that I'm doing? You know, I'm hoping you guys are, because I do like doing them. Sometimes I don't know quite to say about the movies at the moment because, you know, I'm not as prepared when I pull it out. But I also think that's the fun of it, because it's kind of spontaneous as I'm pulling out these VHSs and talking about them. But, you know, so let me know what you guys think about all this in the comment section down below. And if you liked this video, please give it a like. If you did not like this video, you can go ahead and give it a dislike. No hurt feelings here. I'm okay with that. Please share this video out for everybody to see. And if I earned your subscription, please subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. I would truly appreciate that, because I'm trying to build my channel here and just have some good fun, because you know, in today's age with everything going on in the world, and movies and entertainment just suck. I'm sorry, they just suck nowadays. And you know, so I'm having fun digging into like VHSs and 80s movies, 90s movies, horror movies, 80s horror. So I got some good 80s horror stuff coming up for you soon for Halloween. And you know, I'm having fun in physical media. I'm absolutely love physical media. I love doing stories on physical media. So if you guys want to subscribe, please subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. And I may have gone on too long with my plea for you guys to subscribe, and I apologize for that. But thank you for watching, and wherever you guys are, please have a great, safe, happy, healthy day, morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Godspeed.